works it. Now, New York starting five. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the three, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. And one thing you've got to do on the floor tonight, box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, BA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Towns for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Young. Puts it up. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Young against Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Towns. Back to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. The rebound by Atlanta. And here's Young. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And a missed layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that." Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Brunson on the drive. Was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
New York shooting their first free throw in this game. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Anunoby. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Brunson against Young. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Got it.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Bridges outside. The kick out to Brunson. And there's a pick. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good. Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Brunson driving in. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Bridges finds Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Here's the floater. The score now all even. Okongwu's got 6.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Brunson. Bridges passes to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And a high score. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Risache in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. New York trailing, and you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era. If you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Now Bridges. Outside Hart. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Goes up on the wing. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young against Anunoby. Young, the pass to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. Now here's Bridges. Out to the right wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young looking around. Here's Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. Back to Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Anunoby, a screen on Young. Towns, right side, to halt the run. New York, again, can't hit. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Young. Oh, the delicate touch from Young.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The kick out to Johnson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bridges with it, and it's Young picking him up. Bridges misses. And And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson passes to Daniels. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Bridges from the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Pass to Hart. For 3, Bridges. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 9.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Risacher. Fires the 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Risacher will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ropes, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the floor for New York, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with DeLon Wright. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Porty in at the 4-man position. And he makes it. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Out left to the wing. LeVert passes to Niang. Poke loose. Here's Wright. Pass to Porty. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Nance. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Mann with the drive. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Back to Wright. This one for 3. Pass to Porty, and here's Tucker. Here's Porty. Achiuwa for 3. Drops in the 3.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, B.A., that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Right with the bucket.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Capella, the pass to Mann. Back to Capella. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot, swatted away.
Here's Tucker. And the Knicks, another 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
LeVert with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Capella. To stop the run, and it's Capella with the jam.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Outside of Chua. Back to right. And there's a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Niang up top. To the paint. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. LeVert goes against Wright. 1:41 left in the third. Robinson, a screen on LeVert. Wright, the open look. And it's New York scoring again.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Screen by Robinson. Achua passes to Robinson. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. It's LeVert on the wing, pounded by Wright. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. On target from range.
Lazy defense there, guys. You have to guard the outside on inbounds plays, too. Every man has to be accounted for in those situations.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Here's Mann. Pass to Nance. Back to Mann. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. LeVert passes to Capella. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Knicks trail by 5. Now here's Wright. He has 6. Launches a 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Wright's got 9 points here in the second half.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. He got it up, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it.
We'll have 2 minutes to review the play.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Towns against Young. The kick out to Brunson. The 3. The shot that time not on target. The Hawks lead by 4. Pass to Daniels. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. and Atlanta with possession here. There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper, getting that ball close in.
Outside Anunoby. Young against Brunson. Back to Bridges. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, no good. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. That one falls. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Anunoby finds Bridges. To win the run, hits a three-pointer.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Young against Brunson. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. The shot by Johnson, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Down low. Anunoby. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Young against Brunson. Young goes in, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 27 points.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And it's Brunson missing. Atlanta leading by 4. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
A 3-second violation. Knicks ball.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Back to Hart.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6.
In the game.
Bridges outside. From deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Young attacking. Young blitzing his way to a bucket.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Bridges to tie it up. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Johnson. Here's Risacher. Brunson defending. The kick out to Johnson. The rebound by Bridges. For New York, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. The kick out to Brunson. Anunoby, a screen on Young. Here's Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Young with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Young against Brunson. Young can't hit. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges finds Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Towns a screen on Young. And an intentional foul right there. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. The pressure is on. And he's got a plan to share with his guys. LeVert goes against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Ooh, offline. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Substitution on the court.
That'll count if it goes. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Time it. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Now Young. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Ricochet in at the 3 slot. Young against Brunson. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Knicks ball.
New York shooting a solid 53% from the floor. For 3, Bridges sinks the tray. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
And yep, it's good. Young's got 31.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Young against Brunson. Pass to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Young on the attack. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Young's got 33.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Pass to Hardy. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young inside. Brunson defending. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Okongwu.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA
Please. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here's Young. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 3. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third person. Team seconds.
First free throw is good. And that brings it within 2 here. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Young against Brunson. High post Young. And it's in.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. He connects. And that one brings them within one.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And they go to the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
Outside Brunson. Jacks up a 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pull it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Hawks, the front court is Rizier and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Mitchell outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here is Daniels, covered by Mitchell. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
Close to making the defense pay for the last coverage that time.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Okoro passes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Young outside, stolen by Okoro. They're running. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Goes back up. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Young looking it over. Rizier sets the screen for Young. Just 5 to shoot. For Hunter. Young's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Count that one. And it's 6 points for Jared Allen. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
Atlanta foul. Daniels. His first.
1:36 left here in the opening quarter. Mobley outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Young kicks to Daniels. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
There's the 3. A nice shot by Okoro.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. It's Mobley, top of the key. Pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Young passes to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Johnson dishes to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Young for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Mobley inside. For 3, Mitchell. And that one released in time, but no good. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks break, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Okoro passes to Mitchell. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Young outside. Driving the lane. And easy 2 points on the layup.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Allen. A kick out to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Young, right side. The 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Down low. Here's Hunter. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead. Young outside. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Okongwu finds Young. Launches it. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
Well, great job to push it up the court with the pass, and they get a nice transition score.
Young outside. For 3. Good on the triple. Young's got 5 points so far. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to Daniel. Here's the 3. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
For 3, Hunter. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one drops. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Young with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Reza Shea. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. Into the lane. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reza Shea wide open. Offline with his 3. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
To center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Max Strus is out there with Wade. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Green in at the shooting guard.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
The Hawks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Here's Nance. Atlanta again, missing.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Garland. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. Pass to LeVert. Fires for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A superb pass from Garland, and he's all for setting up his teammates.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Garland, defended by Mann. Stolen by LeVert. Fires away from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for space.
And it's blocked. And he stays with it. Here's Thompson. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
It's stolen by Wade. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Thompson with it. Working on Niang. The wide open look here for Garland. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short jump. Going to the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Pass to Thompson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
He's in the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Shoots over Capella. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. That's now 8 points for Tristan Thompson.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Now, Mann, 7 points in the game, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Wade on the wing, covered by Nance. Now, here's Strus. Clock at 6. Shoots over Mann. And it's Strus missing. The Hawks trail by 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out to Nance. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. To the inside. Nance. Wade gets a hand on it. Second chance shot.
Cleveland foul.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
First free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Niang hits them both. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb.
And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
The play is under video review in the NBA rule. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, well, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Cleveland with another turnover here.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Out of bounds. Atlanta ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's hear it.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The front court is Rizuche and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in its center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Mobley. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Hunter. Mitchell with it. The three. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Daniels kicks to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And it's all evened up. Young's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable.
Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Hawks passing it around. Screen by Young. Lets a floater go. Good for his sixth make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Man, this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Now Allen. Over Okongwu. Allen's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To take the lead. Young with no one around. And again, it's Atlanta.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Mitchell outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
Young is double. On the wing, Daniels. Young outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Allen outside. Mitchell right side. Rebound by the Hawks.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Mobley looking it over. And he uses the glass on the way. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Daniel from outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Mobley. A special move before the shot. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Young outside. 4 on the clock. Johnson dishes to Daniels. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Hunter. Mitchell outside. Offensive rebound. And it's Hunter with the jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Johnson for 3. Mobley with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Inside, it's deflected.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Drives to the hoop, and Okoro throws it down.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
A 3-pointer is right on target. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had...
about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. 4 on the clock. Achua with a screen, and an Obi for 3. The rebound by Allen.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Mitchell to the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Now here's Mitchell inside. Achua with a steal. Hart finds Bridges. Achua with a screen on Mitchell. Bridges misses. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Mobley down low. Achua's there. Mobley, no good. The Knicks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Towns on a screen. Over to the left wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Mitchell. Good on the bucket. Mitchell's got 5 now.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Here's Bridges. Towns on a screen. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Now here's Anunoby. He drops it from range.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Okoro. That shot missing. And some solid defense from Towns. Right side Achua. Outside Hart. To the inside. Anunoby against Hunter. Towns a screen on Hunter. Up top, Anunoby. Over Okoro. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Allen with it. Hart covering. Hart against Allen. Out to Mobley. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Knicks ball.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Bridges, guarded by Okoro. Bridges outside. Towns outside from downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Knicks lead 12.
Now Mitchell, 5 points in the game. Driving to the basket. Here's Hunter. They still need this. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out in front. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Precious Achiuwa is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And there's Towns on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists in the game.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Now here's Towns. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Now Allen. Mobley, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Goes back up with the clock winding down. And Mobley with a nice bucket inside.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Allen. Here's Towns. And that one drops. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
New York leading by 3. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Takes one from 10 feet. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Hunter passes to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell, covered by Towns. Mitchell at close range, effortless.
Mitchell does not let that 6'1" frame deter him from going in the paint. This guy has got so much confidence.
Towns on a screen. Bridges against Allen. And the basket by Bridges. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. And it's New York with a rebound. Achiuwa's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Towns outside. There's the steal. Okoro with the ball. Hart covering. Here's Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Bridges finds Achua. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Achua with a screen. Shot from the top of the key. Outside Hart. Bridges outside. Kicks it out Towns. Takes a 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Knicks lead 21-17.
Outside Mitchell. Mitchell on the attack. Deflected. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Now here's Anunoby. Picked it out of midair. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Allen inside. Covered by Towns. Out to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. For 3, Allen. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. They've got Tristan Thompson. Dean Wade is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Green in at the 2. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Garland, no good. Knicks leading by 4. Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Wade. Outside for Green. Garland up top. Checked by Tucker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Tucker.
It's a play by Darius Garland. Just gets that defender to bite on the up fake and now gets the call.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Now here's Brunson. No points so far. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Garland with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. The shake, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 2-point game to the middle. Pass to Cordy. Brunson with it. Robinson, a screen on Green. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
Now here's Garland. He's got 6. Outside Strus. Just 5 to shoot. This one for three. Sinks it from distance. Strus has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Akporti. Back to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Green. Here's Brunson. Now here's Robinson. Oh, wow!
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
26. 2 minutes remaining.
Brunson against Garland.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Wade for the tie. It's another three for Cleveland. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Fast break, Cleveland. Thompson passes to Wade. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
Wade at the line. 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And it's Brunson missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Wade, down low. For the lead. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Brunson inside with the finish.
That's toughness, that's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Garland using his post moves to get the 2 points. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for New York. Achua with a screen on Garland. Three-pointer Bridges. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Strus with it. Pass to Garland. Thompson with a screen. Lets a floater go. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 10 points here in the second half. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers ahead. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. OG Anunoby out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Kicks it out Towns. Shot clock at 6. Outside Anunoby. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 1.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Knicks lead 34-33.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Now here's Mitchell. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. The kick to Hunter. Up top, Allen. Second chance effort. That shot is off. And some solid defense from Towns. It's stolen by Hunter. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. Three ball! Donovan Mitchell. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Hunter. Back to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. From the top of the key. Second chance shot. Mobley, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Hunter passes to Mobley. Back to Hunter. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Kicks it out Towns. Achua passes to Anunoby. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Here's Mitchell. And it's New York with a rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Towns finds Achua. Back to Anunoby. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Bridges outside. Towns outside. Outside Anunoby. Towns a screen on Hunter. Puts it up from 12. Right side Achua. Bridges right side. Over Okoro. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. From deep, Mitchell. Achua with a rebound. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
Anunoby against Mitchell. To take the lead. Yes! And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 11, Jalen.
5 ticks left in the fourth. From deep three-point land. Can't get the three to fall. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris.
His opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Shea in at the 3 slot. And for New York, we've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, Anunoby. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. The kick out to Anunoby. Takes a 3. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Young from outside knocks down the 3 ball.
If you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Young with the steal. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And good recognition there from Trae. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Here's Young. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Young drives in, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 8 points.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Brunson with it. Okongwu covering. Brunson the pass to Hart. Brunson against Young. The shot's good from Brunson. 7 points in the game.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Young looking around. Okongwu down low. Towns on him. Here's Young. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
So tricky there with the floater and a nice touch from Trae Young.
Daniels passes to Young. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Knicks with the rebound. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with a shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here's Young after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. At the wing position, Reza Shea has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hart kicks to Towns. Young with the steal. And Reza Shea, the bucket on the assist by Young.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Knicks now, trailing here by 8. Towns sets the pick for Hart. 5 on the clock. Anunoby finds Hart. Back to Anunoby. No good on the triple. It's Young on the wing. Offensive rebound. Okongwu.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. The front court is Reza Shea and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Okongwu in at the 5.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Here's Brunson. Rebound, Atlanta. Young, right side. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Launches a 3, and that's good. Trae Young for 3. Young's got 21 in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Daniels. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Hawks?
Here's Okongwu. Up and in on the way. And the Hawks lead by 18.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Young for the three. And the three ball is good. Young's got 33.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Hart the pass to Towns. Back to Hart. To stop the run. And the Knicks miss again.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
New York's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Brunson with a clean look, and the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Young dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Like to see that from Trey, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game. 8 seconds left in the first half. Young from deep three-point range. Can't connect from long distance. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He's cashed in 9 times. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Wright. Then there's Achua. Then it's Robinson. And it's Akporti in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Wright, the pass to Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brett, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
It's LeVert on the wing, guarded by Wright. And it's Karis LeVert with the three.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
And it's Wright missing. Atlanta shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Here's Mann. Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Mann, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Atlanta, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Here's Tucker, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A wide open look here for Wright. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Screen by Capella. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Wright's got 8 points in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, things only coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Tries to hook 40. It's tipped. Here's Achua. No good from outside. Atlanta leading by 19 points. And the jam by Larry Nance.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. He'll take care of the rest.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Here's Tucker. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Nance. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. They get the rebound. Pass to Mann. Screen by Capella. Mann can hit.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Here's Tucker. McCourty stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. The Hawks leading by 21. Niang kicks to Capella. Takes it inside. That one falls. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Mann. And the dunk by Capella.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out.
And so it's Atlanta, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Brisachet in at the three, the small forward. Johnson sets the screen for Young. There's the three. Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Outside, Towns. Lets it go with the three. They get it again. Out to Brunson. Daniels passes to Young. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. From outside the arc. Here's Hart. Right side Towns. Pass to Anunoby. And taken away by Johnson. Hart against Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Off target from outside. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. For the three. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson kicks to Towns. Back to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. From deep. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Young's shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A demonstration of how tough Hart is, willing to accept contact and really work through it.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Anunoby, Young with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
With the teardrop, the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
Young outside for three. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Anunoby. Back to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just
He got good looks and really knocked down big shots all game long.
hard against Young. Here's Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Brunson scanning the floor. Anunoby passes to Hart. And Anunoby slams it in.
It doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Bridges, no one around him. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 16-point lead. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a bit. Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
the opening lineup for Atlanta. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Young from long range, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of the game with his outside shooting.
Allen, right side. The ball's knocked loose. Mobley passes to Mitchell. A deep 3. Offensive board. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Young misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mobley passes to Okoro. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. And Mobley throws it down.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside for Mitchell. And another basket for Cleveland.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Pass to Ricochet. Back to Young. For 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The drive by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Okay, Evan Mobley, I see. That's how you finish a drive.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hawks trail by 5. Okongwu finds Young. Okongwu, a screen on Mobley. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from 3. Young's got 6 points.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Mobley passes to Hunter. From outside the arc, and the 3-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back out.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Young from long range. Mobley grabs the board. And the Cavs with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Okoro outside. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Now here's Young. He has 6. Pass to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. The kick out to Young. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 9.
ice tray. Looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Here's Jerome. Gets stolen by Johnson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Hunter comes in for Jerome. And Mitchell subbed in for Darius Garland. Now here's Young. He's got 9. Okongwu. No good there. Allen outside. And he comes up with a bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And here's Okongwu for 3. Fires in the triple.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Mobley, left side. Hunter on the wing. The 3 from Mitchell. Okongwu with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Mobley passes to Allen. Now here's Mobley from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Johnson passes to Okongwu. And here's Young. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Johnson. Good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Young against Hunter. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. There's the double with Okongwu. Outside Mitchell to the middle. Here's Allen. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right wing, the 3 from Rizashay. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Hunter on the wing, guarded by Young. And Hunter hits from deep. Hunter's got 6. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, 2 minutes. Sometimes with that. 2 minutes.
Launches it. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Young on the drive. Young drawing the double team. Okongwu, a screen on Allen. Johnson with a bucket.
Jalen Johnson.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Outside Mitchell. 1:24 left in the second period. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. 1:24 left to play in the second quarter. Down low. The shot off that time. Good D by Okongwu. Hawks trail by 3. Daniels passes to Young. The 3 is up. Oh, the lethal 3 ball of Young.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Mobley down low. Okoro outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Hunter. There's the double with Okongwu. The 3 from Mitchell. Got a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizachet. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Checked by Mitchell. Daniels passes to Okongwu and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Okongwu. The Cavs trailing. 24 seconds left in the first half. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Young with it. He's got 17. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. Young's got 11 points in the quarter.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The 3 from Mitchell. No good on the buzzer beater. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
3 points.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Larry Nance is out there with George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's LeVert in at the point guard position. Here's Garland. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt, waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Strus with the bucket.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Here's Mann. No good there, off the double clutch. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Oh, stolen by Nance. On the push, here comes Atlanta. It's stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. to shoot. Fires it. The rebound by Atlanta. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The Hawks lead by 8. LeVert passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Pass to Green. And there's the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Outside man. Capella, screen on Garland. Man, misses. The Cavs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Wade, pass to Thompson. On the wing, Green. Out to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, poked away. Here's Wade. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Cleveland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw.
Dean Wade, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. The Hawks lead by 7. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. No coverage that time. Man's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
They set the pick. Garland against LeVert. Cuts off the pass. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Fires from the wing. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
On the wing, Strus. He's guarded by man. Crafty move. It's deflected. And he recovers it. From behind the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nance can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 12. To the paint. That's tipped. Back to Strus. The 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And Atlanta with possession here. Young with it. Now Thompson defending. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Outside Strus. Can they get it? That shot off.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one's off.
DeAndre Hunter.
And he sinks the second. The Hawks lead by 14. Here's Young. Give him 20. Gets it off. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like it.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Dean Wade. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Wade misses. The Hawks lead by 17. Inside, it's tipped. Okoro outside. Pass to Hunter. Here's Wade. Three-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Young against Hunter. Young looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Johnson finds Young. Launches a 3. Atlanta gets it back with 1 on the clock. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Outside Mitchell. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Outside Young. And Atlanta misses again. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Allen. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Daniels. Checked by Mitchell. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Young with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Here's Johnson. It's stolen by Hunter. And here they come. The rebound by the Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Johnson. Finished off the break. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Daniels. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Allen outside. He shoots a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 16. Daniels passes to Young. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Young's got 26.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pure from 3-point range.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Now Young fires from way outside. Hunter with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Drains the triple.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
and he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Daniels, that one's true.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Young with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. The three from Rizashay. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 30 seconds left in the game. Shot is up. Hunter can't get it to go. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Pass to Rizashay. There's the three. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Ace. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So the New York starting five. Mikal Bridges out there with Hart. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Now here's Hart. Just 3 to shoot. Achiuwa kept alive. And here is Hunter. From the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Knocked away and stolen by Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
And here is Mobley after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Towns the screen. Pulls from the top of the key. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all. Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Bridges for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell, he snaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Bridges outside. The kick out to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. And again, it's New York.
Well, you like the decision-making from OG Anunoby right there. Picking quality shots, gets into his jump shooting motion. Well done.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. And it's Hart penetrating. And it's Towns missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5.
Boy, no No question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And both free throws good for Mobley. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
The shot and game clock separated by 4, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. On defense, the Cavaliers, 9-point game. Mitchell wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 7 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And so it's Cleveland, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac Okoro out there, pitch. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jared Allen, nice and easy.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. They kick out to Towns. Clock at 4. Teardrop shot. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got his second bucket.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Here's Okoro. The kick out to Mobley. Towns against Allen. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Launches it. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Bridges, no one around him. Rebounded by Allen.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. He shoots again. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Next ball.
Knicks trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shots good by Achua.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
2 minutes. The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Mitchell against Anunoby. On the wing, Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. From downtown, his shot is good, scores his third basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell, and stolen by Anunoby. Now, here's Achua. In the corner, it's Bridges. Plenty of space. Hart. Great positioning on the putback. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Hunter, a 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Pass to Okoro. Back to Hunter. Towns with the steal. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Hunter. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Anunoby kicks to Achua. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Achua's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Hunter down low. Defended by Bridges. Okoro's shot is off. Anunoby left side. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so we wrap up the first half. Cleveland ahead. They lead. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Also DeJuan Wright is out there. Mitchell Robinson out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Okporti in at the power forward. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 6.
Team foul.
Brunson surveying the D. They set the screen. Pass to Okporti. Brunson against Green. Shot clock at 5. A floater. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Stolen by Brunson. And he drives in, and he makes good on the layup. Brunson's got his second basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And there's the call on Javonte Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson against Green. Right from outside. Here's Robinson. Second chance shot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Now, here's Strus. Guarded by Tucker. Out to Thompson. Makes it off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
Pass to Brunson. Puts up a deep three. Here's Hakporti. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Wade. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Brunson against Garland. Back to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the
Just 4 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Green finds Strus. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Tucker. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Cleveland leading by 3. Wade from outside. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
With the assist.
There's the pick. And Wright, here we go. And the dunk by Wright.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Just 5 to shoot. Wade kicks to Strus. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Wade. With the clock winding down. Got a hand on it. Brunson outside.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Here's Thompson. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that.
One easy look. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Brunson against Green. And there's the call on Javonte Green. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Allen, a screen on Hart. And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For 3, Bridges. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with the Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The deep 3 for Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. And a fast break now for New York. Mitchell against Anunoby. The kick out to Towns. And he comes up with the deuce. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
And it's Mitchell missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Towns. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Is the mid-range for Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Allen a screen on Anunoby. The tray. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Mitchell.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's Bridges. T right on him. Pass to Hart. Towns, high post. Just 5 on the clock. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Allen inside. Towns on him. And then Allen slams it in.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now, Okoro. Allen inside, defended by Towns. Pass to Mitchell. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there, boy. Engaged defensively.
Back to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Okoro throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Anunoby. Hands it from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 4.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Oh, good on the 3. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well to tie it up. Here's Hunter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. For 3, Bridges places one from 3.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Hunter, the pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Anunoby. For 3, Mitchell. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Force. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Bridges, count it!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Hunter, no one around him. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Here's Bridges. Oh!
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
So a close game sees New York take this one.